Hello, friends. Hi, everyone. All right, let's scroll up and see who we have here. Let's take a look. We've got Kenny. Hi, Emily. I'm here. I'm not late. Yay, Kenny. Hi, April. Hello, Mary. Let's see. Hi, Kat. Brenda Lou. Hello. Katrina. Hello. Let's see, Amy, hello. Let's see, who else? Scrolling down. Hi, Allie. Jay, hello. Shannon, hi, Shannon. Let's see. Don't want to miss it. And Melissa, hello, Melissa. Oh, Steve has brought me my tea. Hi, Steve.
Hello, hi, chat.
Thank you, Steve. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Let's see. April, did I say hi to you already? Okay, well, if not, hi, April. Hi, Miranda. Let's see. Making sure I didn't miss anyone. Sounds like a good sandwich. Let's see. Oh, Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Let's see. Ariane. Hello. Try to miss anyone. Aspie. Hi, Aspie. Okay, I think I caught up on her. If I missed anyone, I apologize. And blanket hello to everyone. So hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we have a few things to go over this morning. If anybody was in Victoria's brief stream, what was it, yesterday? You saw the announcement, and she kind of announced it on her Instagram previously. Was it this morning? Might have been this morning. Oh my gosh, days run together. Days run together. Oh, good, April, you got it. I'm so glad you liked it. Anyway, so she announced that, but she also announced the involvement that I have with it, which is this. Yay! So I drew some pages specifically for this. Those that have been here know I've been working on my kind of Gone with the Wind themed ones. Oh, you said this morning instead of tonight. Oh my goodness. It has been it's funny. We're not officially in lockdown, but Steve and I, we work from home. The kids are doing online school and everything. And yet somehow I feel like we're even busier than we were before. I'm telling you, online school with the kids is just awesome. Thank you, Shannon. Anyway, so Victorian colorathon. For the schedule, you can type !Victorian. That will give you the schedule for it. Shannon just shared my Etsy link. Right now, all of the bundles are up there. This is an up close here. So we have the things that I made specifically for this are going to be, we have the dress stickers. So they're kind of, they're based off of Gone with the Wind, but it's a Victoria era, so we can consider them Victorian dresses. So we have the sticker that's going to go with it. We're going to do a giveaway or two during the stream, so there'll be a chance to win some pages and potentially a sticker. I also drew a bonnets page that has a lot of matching hats for the dresses, as well as 3 bundles. There were so many dresses, I didn't want to flood the whole Etsy with like all these different ones. Oh, awesome, Sherry. Hi, Nani. No, Noni. I want to say Nani, but it's Noni. I should know better. Anyway, so we have the 3 bundles. We have, here we go, 1, 2, and 3. And so I tried to get a variety of the dresses in each one. So those are all available over on the Etsy store. Like I said, Shannon shared the ! Etsy. We also have a really big lineup of streamers that are going to be involved with it. Ba-ba-da-da. Here we are. So we've got Reading with Pugs, Shannon, our lovely Shannon, Passionista Colorista, me, Color and Chat with Sammy. We've got Monia Gates, we've got Belinda, and we've got Vicky. So there's going to be loads of us. It's going to be super busy. Like I said, we've got the schedule up there. Shannon's got my Etsy link. And obviously, you're not required to do any, do my images, use whatever Victorian one you want. But I do know that there were those that were waiting for the Gone with the Wind dresses. So they are here. They are available. They are finally finished. We have 12 dresses plus some matching bonnets. So in the first bundle, we've got here we go. Let's make this a little bigger here so you can see. We've got, one second, turn that off. Okay, so in the first bundle, we have got the red dress. Hi, Amy, no worries. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, the steampunk one could work well too, yeah. Yeah, definitely. There's a steampunk Victorian one in Hannah Carlson, I think. So we've got the red dress with all the feathers. We've got the wedding dress. We've got her kind of hospital dress is this bottom right one. She wore it a lot in the hospital when the war was starting to happen and everything. And then the top right dress, this one isn't seen very much in the movie, but I really, really liked it. I thought the colors were really pretty. But she wears it in the scene where Rhett goes to get Ashley after the Shantytown attack and they go to retaliate. She's wearing this dress when all the women are back at the house playing cards. But it's a really pretty kind of like purple and blue dress. And then we've got this one here. And we have got the picnic dress up at the top left. It's that white one. And then we have this, it's like a red and white striped dress. It's the dress she's wearing when Rhett and her take the baby for a walk. We have the shantytown dress and the green curtain dress, which is based off of, where'd it go? Here. So there's a sticker to match that one. And then lastly, and these aren't like all exact, it's more like inspired by, you know what I mean? And then we have her embellished green robe top left. We have her mill dress. It's kind of like a plaid orange dress. And then, oh, sorry. The white dress was not the picnic dress. The white dress was the dress in the first scene. This bottom left one, that's the picnic dress. And then this bottom right one, I call the Ashley dress. It's when she goes to the mill and she talks to Ashley and like somebody walks in on them or whatever. But and that's right before she has to wear the red dress. So anyway, been working on those for a little while. Finally got them all done. Oh my goodness. But if you want to see it here rather than in the picture, this is, here, let's make this a little bit brighter here. So this is the green curtain dress here. I don't know, the camera's not in focus here. Anyway, but it's all on Etsy, so you can take a look at it over there. As well as, don't forget, we have a new teacup sticker also. In fact, I finally sold the last, well, not finally, I sold the last teapot stickers. So teapot stickers are no longer in the shop. We may reorder them in the future, but for now I think we have enough variety of stickers. Like I said, it could be something we do in the future. But we'll see. I bought this pic because someone was doing a steam put thing for September, so it's a nice 2 for picture. Ah, that works. That works. Let's see. So I also yesterday was working on this little postcard here. Another World of Flowers postcard. Hi, Kelly. A World of Flowers postcard here. I was in the mood for it yesterday. I just wanted something simple. And plus, I had so much fun coloring this and sending it out. So maybe when I'm done with it, I still have these 2 to color. It was just getting too late last night for me to continue. But I still have these 2 little sections to color. A little background here. I might do a background outside, but I'm not sure. Oh, thanks, Melissa. But yeah, so I was working. Kat, thank you so much, Kat. Can we get some hypes in chat for Kat? If you are a member, you can use the little, as soon as it loads, the little hype stickers, or you can put exclamation point hype in chat. I swear my computer is running so slow. There we go. There we go. Or exclamation point hype. There we go. Thank you so much, Kat. You are so lovely every time. You are utterly amazing, Kat. Thank you so much for all your support. Speaking of Kat, one of the things that I used with this, Kat, are the new Lyra Rembrandt, the larger set polycolors. I made a swatch chart, got them all swatched. No, you're fine, Kat. Never apologize. Never, ever apologize. I even got them their own little case here. I know, right? I love it. I love it. So they've got their own little case here. Let's see. It's not as big as the other cases, but I kind of like that this one's compact. This one was actually only like a $10 case. I didn't think to get the link, but yeah, perfect little case for it. I have a purple one, but I don't like it because the Velcro, like you can take the pages out, it's nice, but it in turn makes a bit for a flimsy case. But I did make a chart for it. So if you have these pencils and you're wanting a chart for it, you can find this in the Facebook group. Hi, Boots. In the Facebook group, but also on my website. You can type exclamation point website or just go to emilyillustrator.com. And in the download section, you will find all the color charts, because I also, since the last stream, oh nice, Sherry. Since the last stream, I also redid the Prismacolor chart here. And so, because the last one didn't have the color names, and I don't know about you guys, but I grew most familiar with all the names. And so I have a hard time, I know some of the numbers by heart, but I have a hard time recognizing the color to maybe like, oh, you know, rather than 1029. Okay, great. Which one's that one? With the names, it helps me find it a little bit easier. So I went ahead and adjusted it, and I put all the names in. It's kind of hard to fit 150 pencils plus a few extra. You'll notice I have discontinued colors on here, and that's also because I you know, I make these charts based on what I have at home, and I am lucky enough to have a few metallic pencils. I have others, but these are the only ones I was willing to sharpen because I had duplicates of them. The other ones I refuse to sharpen. They're my little Prismacolor hoard. Anyway, but so this is also on the website as well as Facebook. And then I also redid the Polychromos. This was the previous Polychromos. What color pencils did you swatch again? All of them. But this chart was for the Prismacolor. This chart was for the Lira Rembrandt Polycolors, which Kat was lovely enough to send to me. So that's what I was using on that postcard yesterday. Yes, Pat. Yeah, me too. You love the discontent. Oh, I never got Deco Aqua boots. Oh my goodness. I have Deco Orange and Steel and a handful of the metallic colors that I was lucky enough to get my hands on, but oh, the Deco Aqua. I don't know why they discontinued them. Like, the Deco Orange is kind of similar to the salmon color, and I actually kind of like it better. Are you by chance going to do the Arteza with the names? Yes, Shannon, I am. In fact, so I made myself, because it's been a while since, oh, Shannon, you're fine. It's been a while since I've been able to go to the print shop, which is where I normally went to go and get my swatch charts bound like this in a spiral, but I haven't been running off to the print shop anytime soon. And so what I ended up doing, and I think I need to redo it because I think I 3-hole punched them off a little bit. It's like hanging off at the end, and I don't like that. But what I did is, you know, everybody knows I laminate all my pages, and this way I can take them out. Fourth time lucky, lol. Hi, Emily. Hi, Bev. So I laminate all of them, and then I'm gonna and then I 3-hole punch them, and then I put them in here. You can see I just pulled the previous ones here, so they've still got the imprint, or not the imprint, the punch from the spiral. So I may just redo all of my charts. I haven't decided, but that's also, yeah, no, me either, Boots. We really don't go anywhere unless it's absolutely necessary. Like, the kids had an appointment today, but we go and do that appointment like once a month, and like that's it. So it's like, oh hey, it's our monthly actual leaving the house. That's cool. So you know, because we're working from home, the kids are doing home stuff, so and it's fine, you know. We're surprisingly not at each other's throats for seeing each other like 24/7. You put them in plastic cover sheets. Yeah, see, well, Steve got me a laminator for Christmas a couple years ago, and I can't help but use it now. I love laminating things. It's so satisfying. Like, it's not even funny. Oh, yeah, Boots, that'll do it. That'll do it. Anyway, so I have them in here, but the ones that I still am going to adjust are in the cover here. So this was the old Prismacolor chart here. You can see it was just the numbers, and I had just filled in the extras here. But I have since adjusted it now to where it's got, you know, it's smaller spaces to fill, but I mean, what are you going to do when you're trying to fit 150, you know? I don't like them hanging off the side. Let's redo all 50. Well, yeah. I can't like punch because it's hard for me to put. I don't know. I'm OCD. I like my fancy charts. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Shara. So anyway, you can see there's a pretty big difference in the two charts, and I have since removed this old one and replaced it with this one. If for some reason somebody really wants this one with the larger squares and no names, I can always email it to them. But for now, I've removed it. So anyway, I put these in the inside cover of the notebook because I want to redo these also. Once I set up the chart for Black Widow, which allowed me to fit in the number and the name, it was really easy to adjust everything for the other ones. So, like I said, I'm planning on redoing these ones so they will have the names as well. I don't know that I will do it for the Cran d'Ache unless I hunt down a separate list of them, because truth be told, for a lot of my Cran d'Ache, the names are all worn off. Michelle, thank you. Can we get some hypes in chat for Michelle? You can use your little emote or type !hype. Thank you so much, Michelle. There we go, some hype. Thank you so much, Michelle. You're so lovely. But yeah, so... yeah, it's a total me thing to do, Shannon, to have me reprint everything because I 3-hole punched all of them slightly off. And now I want to do it again. Because, I mean, look at that. I can't sit this, you know, directly on the ground because now it's, like, hovering. And then I don't want to put it upside down. Anyway, that's my OCD kicking in. So, yeah, I'll probably redo them. is now putting names in white paint that's better than silver. Oh, awesome. Very awesome. Yeah, because most of mine are all worn off, so I can't even read the names and the numbers half the time. I also, one of my issues with redoing my Prismacolor chart is I do not have yellow chartreuse. When I colored this in, I like made yellow chartreuse based off the previous chart that I have. But what I need to do is I need to go through all of my Prismacolors, line them all up, because I have a lot of, I have extras and duplicates of stuff. And so I need to line them all up, figure out what I have duplicates of, and finally place an order to get replacements for ones that I need. Because I order my singles from Dicklick, and I hate placing an order there unless it makes the shipping worth it, you know? Like, I like getting them from there. They ship out nicely and everything. But because I have to pay shipping, I want to make sure that I place a big enough... Oh, yeah, I don't use it very often, Boots. I think, honestly, I've had, like, one pencil of it, and there's a reason I haven't replaced it, because I don't use it often enough. But I do need some more Prismacolor whites and some Caran d'Ache whites and stuff. So it's just, you know, little ones that I need to replace. So... once I take inventory of what I have for my Prismacolors, then I will place a new order. And crap, I put away my favorite Castell one, which is what we're using on our book today. Then I'll place an order and get replacements. So anyway, once I do that, then I can actually legitimately fill in my color chart here. So, okay, was that all of the announcements? I feel like that was everything. Like I said, for the Victorian colorathon, we've got the schedule. You can type exclamation point. For those just coming in, you can type exclamation point Victorian. I printed it out here. So we're going to have Vicky first, then Shannon, then Reading with Pug. What is Reading with Pug's name? I feel like I don't have this on the wall. I feel silly calling her Reading with Pugs. Does she go by her actually name? I mean, I don't want to, you know, out anybody's real name, but does she go by her? Jen. Okay. I need to write that down. I try to do my best to remember everyone's names, but then I also, it's like, okay, well, they have this name. Do they want to go by their real name, you know? All right, I'm going to put this down. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. He, honestly, you'd probably get a real kick out of that cat. His own special pencils. Oh, thanks, Ciara. I'm so glad. So that will be the first day. It's going to be 8:30 p.m. for me, so it'll be my normal Friday stream. She reads a lot and has bugs. Well, that'll do it. And then on Saturday, we'll have Passionista Colorista, Color and Chat with Sammy and Shannon. And then on Sunday, we'll have Monia, Passionista Colorista, Vicky, and then I'll be at 2 p.m. my time, so that's Central Time. But that'll be nice because that's going to be like 2 p.m. my time is like 8 p.m. UK time. And so that will be earlier in the evening. It might be middle of the night for Australia, maybe? Or really early in the morning for Australia. Because Belinda comes after me at like 7. But that's the nice thing is too, is that since I'm 2 to 4, there's nobody between 4 and 7. So honestly, we can probably keep going if we want to. I'm not sure which dress I'm going to color yet. Oh, sounds good, Shell. Get some sleep. But we will definitely be coloring one of the dresses for it. Or maybe we'll color the bonnets or something. Oh, which reminds me... Did I print that out? I don't know if I printed it out. Okay, so I drew a new coloring page. I can't remember if this was before Monday or not. But it's a fall kind of witch hat page. Let me pull it up here real quick, because I forgot to print it out. But it is in the Etsy store. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I can't remember if I showed you guys already. So we have this new hat page. So when we are done with the ink house, because I really want to color this one. I know we've got the colorathon coming up, but we also have a couple weeks. So I think that we can probably get this done in, not tonight, but I think next session. Hi, Patty. I think we'll get this done next session. So after this page, we're going to color that hat page. It's in my Etsy store. just because I am in the mood for fall. Like, we've had so much rain and stuff, and it just hit me the other night. I had this idea for this page, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna draw it. So I drew it, and then I posted it again. When again? When for what, Melissa? For the colorathon? Oh, awesome, Kat. Well, the colorathon is going to be the 18th through the 20th. You can type, yes, Shell, it's the one with Vicky. Yeah, September 18th through the 20th. You can type !Victorian. What pictures are in the Victorian colorathon? You can color anything that is Victorian themed. Boots, that's the whole thing. But what I was telling everybody else is that I have these bundles that are available in my shop that we drew that go with the Victorian colorathon. So there's dresses there, plus bonnets, plus I'll have a sticker specifically that goes with the dresses. And we're going to do some giveaways on my channel, and I think Vicky's going to do some giveaways for these. On her channel as well. So yeah, loads of stuff going on. These are all the streamers. We're gonna have it. Oh yeah, Vicky's been amazing for this whole thing. So yeah, we're gonna do some giveaways. These are all the streamers that we're gonna have and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be loads of fun. We've got this. Hi, Kelly. Awesome, Kat. So we've got this colorathon coming up, and then the month of October, I don't know how much has been announced, but I know Belinda mentioned it in her stream briefly. October, we're going to have the Spooktober colorathon, and that's going to be loads of fun. We got tons of stuff, so many streamers and artists and everything, and I'll have a couple pages that'll be specifically for that also. And there will be sales running also. So pretty much anything fall themed. So like the hat page will go on sale, as well as the 2 pictures that I'm going to have for the Spooktober colorathon. One second, I'm getting a drink. So there is going to be so much going on. I know I briefly alluded to it, but I wasn't sure how much had been announced when I streamed on Monday. But now I've seen a few announcements out. So yeah, we've got this month, we've got the Victorian colorathon. Next month, we've got the Spooktober-athon. So there is loads. Okay. I think that's everything. If anybody has any other questions, let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. So anyway, yeah, I'll finish this at some point, and then maybe we'll do this as a giveaway. I don't know. Really enjoyed coloring. It's just the little postcard. But yeah, from World of Flowers. Anyway, yes. Yeah, I'm a good girl. I have my glass of water plus my cup of throat therapy tea, which is too hot to drink right now. But it has a lid because I don't trust myself otherwise. Anyway, okay. So last time, and you notice I got the light replaced here on the right, so we finally have a little bit more balance of light on our pages here. Have you done a review on Blick color pencils? You know, Jennifer, I have not. But I hear that they're fairly similar to like the Amazon Basics pencils. But I am going to be placing an order with Dick Blick soon, so maybe I'll look into some Blick pencils and see how they are. I assume they're wax colored pencils. I haven't heard anything bad about them by any means. Aw, thanks, Boots. So I had somebody mention on Instagram that the colors, I think Erin from Simple Art for Adults has a video on them. Oh, okay, perfect. There you go. Somebody commented, like, oh, the cups are so much more vibrant in the pictures than they are in real life. Sorry, I had a like stuck in my throat. But part of the reason is these are burnished, so when you see them in the camera as they are now, like we used much darker colors here, but why it's not as bright is because there's a little bit of a glare on it that I just can't, if you turn it, I don't know. So anyway, that's why I like posting pictures of what we're doing afterwards, because I feel like you guys get a much more accurate representation of what they actually look like when I post the pictures. Sometimes Blick isn't always cheaper. I've done some comparisons. It's a bit hit or miss. Oh, it's hit or miss. Gotcha. Well, I'll have to take a look. I know for my individuals, that's usually where I get it. You know, there's Jerry's Artorama. Let's see, what is it? There's Dick Blick. There's Jerry's Artorama. Who else does individuals? Let's see. It's getting here late. What weekend is Victorian colorathon? The 18th through the 20th. There we go. Kenny just shared it. Kenny, too, you can just type !Victorian and that'll pop up the thing. Colt pens. Yes, Colt pens. Cheaper Joe's is good. Oh, okay, I'll have to look at that. Yeah, Shara, for some reason, those postcards are only available in Germany. When I found them, I honestly thought that maybe they were a knockoff or something. Let's see, where did I put them? Oh, I don't know on which shelf I put them on. Anyway, I thought that they were a knockoff. So I emailed Johanna and I showed her. I said, hey, I found these. You know, are these legitimate? And they are. She said, yeah, they are. I don't know if it was just Amazon Germany or whatever publishing company was there in Germany, but they really, really, really wanted to do it. So it's just that company there that does it. I'm trying to think if I know on the stream that Steve and I colored the postcards, there's a link for that one in the description below for that. I can't remember if I put it in this one. But anyway, yeah, so they're only available in Amazon Germany. So there's that. Let's see. Book pencils are made in Czech Republic and are suspected to be made for Blick by Kohinoor. Ah, okay, okay. The Blicks, they're fine, but other days I fight with them. Yeah, there was one time they shipped me some pencils and they got knocked around pretty good. I wasn't totally thrilled. You'll see on some of my Prismacolor pencils, there's a little black X on them. And that's because when they came in, I wanted to make sure, like, if they ended up, like, breaking a lot, I marked them so I knew, be like, oh, okay, it's, you need to add to your wish list, it's getting skimpy? Okay, I'll work on that, cat. But I marked them because I was just like, well, dang, man, if these keep breaking, I want to know if it was the ones that they shipped. Anyway, it ended up not being too much of an issue. I still have a lot of the ones that are marked with a little X. Let's see if I have any in this drawer here. Sure, I probably do. Yeah, okay, you can see there's a tiny little... Let's see. Brighten this. Okay, you see this tiny little X right here? Yeah, that was because I was marking them because I was so positive that they were just gonna be shattered straight through the core. Let's see. Not as waxy either, but I'll still go with Amazon brand for what it's worth. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Colt pens, cheaper Joe's. It's just I like Prismacolors, but I use them up too fast. Well, and that's partially, Jennifer, because they are such a soft pencil. So when you press, it's really easy to go through that tip. And so you end up sharpening it more and more. And even more if you have breakage, which Prismacolor are notorious for. Now, don't get me wrong. Back in early days, like Prismacolor was all I used. But as I started to branch out, and part of that is because Prismacolors are really good training pencil. I never really knew how to blend other ones, but once I started then getting into Ergosoft and started using harder lead pencils, it kind of trained me and got me ready for starting to use Faber-Castell. Now, don't get me wrong, some people start with Faber-Castell, but for me personally, I wasn't ready for them. I had to practice a lot more. Let's see. She came back a few months ago for a little while. Wait, who did? Wish she would come back. Oh, Erin from Simple Art for Adults. Ah, gotcha. Let's see. Hi, Ashley. Aw, thanks, Ciara. Jerry's Autorama, Cheap Joe's, and Blick all compete. I always check all three sites. That's a good idea. I'll have to do that. Hi, Patty. Hi, Groon. Ahoy, mateys. Awesome. Thanks, Melissa. Okay. All right. Well, what do you say we get started? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teacups plus a saucer. So let's jump on in. My goal is to get enough done today to where our next stream we can finish this. So let's just start. Oh my gosh, I never noticed this. Hold on, bear with me. I manually adjust all my lighting and stuff just because of the camera that I do. So if you're ever like, why is it so dark? And just give me a moment and I'll be able to catch up. But look, there's a teeny tiny little bug reading. What is that? It's like a tiny little magazine. Oh my gosh, I never noticed that before. He's so small. Like he's easily like, what is this? Like a quarter of an inch? He's so tiny. Look, he's like the size of my fingernail. Oh my gosh. Let's see. He's gone downstairs from nobody's here. Oh, gotcha. Boyfriend on the couch. Oh, he has an abbreviation now. Well, there's Boyfriend on the Couch's daughter, too? Was she there tonight? Yeah. I seem to seamlessly shift between the Prismas of favorite pastels, but then I throw in others for a challenge. Ugh, I have a hard time mixing brands. There's a list in the back of bugs to find in the book. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's look real quick. I think I saw that, but I never really thought about it. I hadn't really noticed them. Oh, and they're all reading little magazines. That's so cute. Okay, so where's our bug? Let's see. He's reading. He's got like a little... Oh, here he is. Here he is. This is our little bug. Oh, he's so cute. What a fun book. Okay, I mean, how does he not make an official coloring book? Like, he has to know that there's a pretty decent market for it. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. Let's zoom on in. Let's brighten that up. Make sure we're all in focus. There we go. All right. I really need like a clip or something here because I have to prop this up. Oh, I don't mix brands. I'm working on mixed mediums. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. So let's see. We've got a pink teacup, a blue teacup. We've got a green turtle. I think it's time. You know, we're just gonna wing it. Maybe we'll do a blend for this teacup since it's like the main teacup on his shell. I think that could be cute. All right. There we go. Gosh, I was looking for a clip before stream. Something. Go figure. I've got all this stuff around me, but not something of what I would really need. Kenny, while you're here, by the way, I've been using this a bunch. Thank you. Okay, so let's start with... Let's see. Let's open up our pencils here. There, a little ASMR for zippering. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's start with... What do I want to do for this one? And I'll shift this over here in just a minute. Looks like your bronzer brush. Yeah, well, Sammy has this one, and so Kenny saw it. I was like, Emily needs that. And so she sent it to me while I was recovering. I thought that was so sweet. Okay, let's see. Let's start, I kind of want to do purple. Let's start with purple, and then maybe we can do a blend of something. See, it's got this tree, so... I have an idea. We're going to do purple and blue, and then we'll do other color ones as we go up. Because I feel like, you know, this is a little bit of a sky. Or we could do green and blue. Green and blue might be pretty. Then we could do a different color for the saucer, maybe. Yeah, let's do green and blue. Kind of base it off what the illustration on the cup is. So let's start with number 165, which is... That's over. There we are. It is juniper green. We shall keep her. Yes, I agree. We shall keep her. A yellow one. Yes, we're definitely going to do a yellow one. Okay, so juniper green. And then let's graduate to... Oh, that's pretty. Let's grab 161, which is phthalo green. Okay. So juniper green, phthalo green, and then let's move from phthalo green to 156, which is cobalt green. Okay, cobalt green. We're kind of doing a gradient here. Okay, and then from cobalt green, we're going to go to 154, which is light cobalt turquoise. Try to say that 10 times fast. Light cobalt turquoise. Yeah, sorry, I forgot already. They're not my favorite crumbly. If you like Prismas, go with Amazon Basics. Yeah, there you go. The bottom one reminds me of Wedgwood. Oh, the bottom cup. The bottom cup. Gotcha. Sounds good, Kenny. All right, we're going to get a little sip here. Okay, we're definitely going to need some reds for our contrasting shadows. So I want to grab 194 red violet for sure. Okay, red violet. Let's also grab 102, because everybody knows I love adding me some yellow. Okay, cream. I think that's good enough for now. Okay, so colors we have are going to be Juniper Green 165, Phthalo Green 161. We're going to be using Cobalt Green 156. Then we have Light Cobalt, oh my gosh, every time. Light Cobalt Turquoise, number 154. This one will actually go here. And then we'll have Cream 102, and we're going to use Red Violet 194 as our contrasting shadow color. But odds are we're probably going to grab another color too when we're done. So we're going to shift this here. Okay. We're going to give this a quick sharpen. This is also one of the new little freebie stickers that's going in the sticker orders. It's my little logo. Why I didn't do that before, I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, get this in focus. There we go. All right, let's give these a quick sharpen, shall we? Okay, well, you guys have heard me talk for like a good 30 minutes now. I'm gonna go insane. The woman in the apartment put a fan or something on the floor. Sounds like planes landing above my freaking head. Oh no, Amy. But yeah, so what is up with all of you? I've been doing loads of talking. I've been trying to pop into a few streams here and there. How is everybody holding up? How's everyone doing? We're headed into the weekend. Some of you are probably already into the weekend. What is everyone working on? What is everyone looking forward to? What did you eat today? That's a good question. What did you eat today? You know, I have not tried any blending fluids boots. If I do blend, it's because I use the Karanda Ash Luminance blender, but that's it. Hi, Steve. What's up?
Hello. The cats are already...
Ah, Steve is caving and giving them an early dinner, but that's just because they're going nuts. Steve and I had burgers tonight, and I don't think our cat has forgiven us yet. Not to mention, it has been thundering and lightning and storming, and so our cat, Paul, he has been mildly stressed out lately. So we got him a thunder shirt, and he hides under the blankets in our beds. Yeah, there we go. Kitty snack time. Om nom nom. Look around. You will see there are exits to your left or your right. Please stay seated until the plane lands. Exactly, Shannon.
I'm glad April liked her postcard.
I have my 9-year-old grandson here this weekend. Oh, awesome. That'll be fun. Bought some Aquaphor today to play with. Aquaphor? Like the little lotion? As a blending medium? Really? Is the page like oily? I mean, we use Aquaphor as a lotion on the kids. I never thought of it as a blending medium. How does it work for that? Did barbecue hamburgers with chips. Nice. It's Father's Day tomorrow in Australia. Oh, very nice. Also got highlighters, gel pens, and Sharpies to play in my new mandala book. Oh, that'll be fun, Brenda.
That new light's really good.
Yeah, it's really nice. Tell Steve he needs to pick out the pencils. Okay, I'll tell him, Kat. Kat says you need to pick out the pencils you want. She wants to send you your own set of pencils.
Oh, Crayola is fine. For my ability, Crayola is just fine.
I had a burger, bacon, and cheese coloring Kirby Snake. Wait. Okay, that sentence made it sound like your burger was coloring the snake, April. But I'm going to guess there should have been a comma there, and then you had a bacon and cheese burger, and now you're coloring the Kirby Snake. Otherwise, that's actually a pretty hilarious image. Yep, it's a blending medium. Interesting. Check out my Facebook page. You want to talk about wild weather we had in spades yesterday? Tornado about 20 minutes from my house. Oh, dang, Sherry. I'm finally child-free for my second time this year. Another YouTuber showed it to me. I would give her credit if I could remember her name. No worries, Brenda. New Zealand Father's Day too. Nice. Let me work, Emily. I'm sorry, Shannon. There you go. But they're not 3+ pencils. Yeah, I'll have to tell him. Is it Shannon's husband the one that is hard on colored pencils? I think so. Who is it? Who's the streamer that you guys refer to as the tip breaker? Oh, Shell. Weren't you guys calling her the tip breaker? Coloring Bliss, maybe. You did, Ashley. Which one did you do? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Juniper Green. Juniper Green. I'm going to do a blend so we go from blue and then there'll be like cream at the top. Like through the paper, it makes me so nervous. Oh no. But his picture looked really good, Shannon. You did a real good job. You said he usually does Inktober, so does hubby have a history in to say arting for some reason, but that sounds silly. But you know, art. Oh, you're doing the rooster? Awesome, Ashley! I can't wait to see it. He's gonna do Inktober. You know, I did Inktober last year, but I don't think I'll do it this year. It was as it is. I don't think I even finished it, but that was partially just because I ended up getting sick shortly thereafterwards. But still, it was a little stressful. I mean, it's one thing to do it for the first couple of days, but it was just like, I can't do it. Steve! She says, but they're not 3-star pencils.
Oh. Oh, that's correct. They're not 3
Alright, you're gonna have to put some thought into it, Steve.
I'll be back.
He draws. Oh, okay. Maybe Steve could write 3 pluses on Crayolas. Just give him a permanent marker. Call it good. Okay, I think this is a little bit bright. We're going to lower that. I want that to be... There we go. That's a little bit more accurate. Okay. Well, to be fair, Kat, I just added that Serenity book on there, but that's more of like, oh, eventually I'll get to it. I've been checking out your old stream on color theory. I haven't finished yet. Great so far. Oh, awesome, Melissa. I'm glad you like it. Right. I'm going to start with this. Sounds good, Kenny. All right. Also about a tiny little 24 count color pencil set that fits in an Altoid tin. What? What kind of pencils are those, Brenda? Like lengthwise or like straight across like this? Like how? That's so cute. What brand are they? All right. Phthalo green. Phthalo green. Lengthwise from Target. Oh, that's cute. And there's 24 of them? Gosh, they've got to be so thin. Well, we're definitely going to take the Caran d'Ache blender to this when we're done, because I want to smooth this out a little bit. A friend was looking at my wish list and she noted that it's mostly miniature stuff. I still have one I haven't finished. I just haven't been able to bring myself to work on it. It's so teeny tiny. That and time-wise too. I mean, with the kids starting school now, my time is pretty filled. Steve and I work together to make sure they get it done. I think it'd be different if the kids were older and they could kind of keep themselves on schedule and on check, but, you know, they're still pretty young, and so they need help knowing, you know, what to do. Yes, we can't forget the little bug. We'll add him a little bit. When we get to the saucer, we'll work on him. Belinda has got me addicted. Nice. All right, now we're going to go ahead and grab cobalt green. We're to kind of hold it at the end here so I don't cover up what I'm doing. Let's see, my wish list consists of craft supplies, prepping for another quarantine. There you go, Patty. My 7-year-old doesn't start till the 16th, thankfully. Yeah, so we started about 3 weeks ago here, but like my relatives that live in the Northwest, they're not starting till like next week or something. But we also end school earlier than they do. But on the plus side, 3-day weekend, because Labor Day, woohoo! I don't know. They've already had cases at my kids' school. Like, we're doing online schooling, so it's not like they're there anyway. But they've already had positive cases of kids and staff. Not a ton, at least not that they're telling us. But it makes me wonder, like, I don't know. This is a happy place, so I won't dwell on it. But it does make me wonder, like, what's their number that says, okay, that's enough cases, let's close school again. But anyway, I digress. We'll let it go. This is a happy place. We don't need to talk about COVID here. Summer in person, exactly. Schools around me are doing all homeschool for the first part. Yeah, we get they reevaluate every 6 weeks here. But yeah. Let's see. All right, light cobalt turquoise. Let's see. I will say though, we are enjoying some much cooler weather. You know, we've had the rain and everything. Yeah, same thing, Amy. Same thing. We've had a lot of rain and a lot of thunderstorms, and it has been so it's been in the 80s here, and it's absolutely wonderful. I love it. Finally getting some cooler weather. The air conditioner is not running constantly because we have like central air, and then we have a window air conditioner in the kitchen to help keep things cool when we cook and stuff, just, you know, for added air. And then, you know, we've got fans. Anyway, it's hot in Texas, and it is so nice that it has not had to, you know, run 24/7. Been rather enjoyable. I mean, I've got the fan in the bedroom on low right now. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Right. So that was light cobalt turquoise. Let's see, from what I heard, the guidelines are they have to go by number of cases to decide whether in person or distance. That's fair. Maybe the saucer should be yellow and break up the green from the myrtle. That's what I'm thinking, because I don't want to, that's why I was hesitant to do green, just because it was green shell and green cup. But yeah, I think you're right. I was either going to do that or purple, but I think I like the idea of yellow. Yeah, I agree, Amy. All right, and then we're going to grab cream. My assistant is going mad. Her 8-year-old thinks that since she's not at school, she can play and then do everything last minute. Oh man, nope. We have to keep the kids on a schedule. Like my kids, my older one, she has morning and afternoon check-ins that she has to do. And it's good because it's, you know, one of the risks with kids not being there is that it's hard for the teachers to keep an eye on them. And so what they, you know, just about, you know, how the kids are doing mental health wise and all that kind of stuff. So when she checks in, she puts, you know, how is she feeling today? What's her mood? You know, what did she accomplish today? That kind of thing. And she has to check in the morning and the afternoon. And then we have, each of our children have like 2 Zoom meetings that they meet, you know, with their teachers. And then they have assignments that are due at the end of the day. And so we have to make sure and keep them on track for that as well. I hate the heat. I actually like winter because it's not hot. I live in Minnesota and we have long winters. Oh, Boots, I'm right there with you. I grew up on the coast, and I am my happiest when it rains. Like, I absolutely love it. It puts me in such a good mood. Say, I live in northern Illinois, so I like winter too. Yes, see? Yeah, I love it. All right, now let's grab juniper green again. Yes, I love wet and rainy. Like, okay, I think I've said this before, but I love it to the point... if it's not safe anymore, you know, then I don't love it as much. Hi, Terry. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to our coloring family. Canadian here. I love going ice fishing. Oh, that's so nice. I've never been ice fishing, but I do love the ice. Whenever Steve and I are finally settled, when he's done with school and stuff, I want to settle somewhere that gets a decent winter, you know? And I know there's always risks that come with snow and everything, but after living here where it's just hot as blazes, I want to live somewhere cool. No, don't say rainy. Don't say rain, pain for me. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Hi, Joanna. No, you're just fine. In fact, we have a command for this. I don't know if we've used it a little bit. There we go. Exclamation point late. Let's see if Nightbot responds to it. There you go. You're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. All right. Phthalo green. It's not Phthalo, Steve. Cat, he's trying to call it Phthalo. What am I going to do with him? Yeah, like Vermont. Vermont would be nice. Love the snow up there.
Vermont.
What'd you say?
Vermont.
It's not Vermont. Stop adding peas there. That's kind of what they're doing here, but her daughter keeps saying it's too hard. So not only she, my assistant, trying to do her work, but making her daughter do her work. Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard. The biggest risk is when there's a blizzard, is that you'll get stuck or the power goes out. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I remember I have relatives that live in Idaho, and they can get a fair amount of snow there. And I remember going to their house and wondering why their house, their main part of their house was on this second floor. They had this cemented basement that had cement bricks all the way around, and then they had stairs that led up to their main floor. And I was just like, gosh, that's so confusing. But then fast forward, they regularly get like 6 feet of snow. So that entire bottom of their house is just covered. So in reality, it's a pretty smart way to build a house. Oh, Joanna. Say, try St. Louis area. We have all 4 seasons. So that could work. See, I hate the ice storms. I just stay at home when those happen. Well, we're all doing that anyway, so, you know, might as well enjoy the snow if we can. Manitoba. Okay, I know the name, and my Steve over here, who knows geography like the back of his hand, is probably going to cringe, but remind me, where is Manitoba?
Poppins.
Ah, okay. Let's see, cobalt green. I have been to Victoria and Vancouver in Canada, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I loved it. I mean, this was, you know, a good 15 years ago, maybe? More than that? Gosh, how old was I? Junior, I want to say I was like 16. So 18 years ago. 18 years ago. And a massive fireplace. Oh, that sounds so nice. The hilarious part is our place here has a fireplace, and it's Texas. Who uses fireplaces in Texas? I mean, really. Straight north from you in Canada. Ah, okay, same time zone. Nice. Yeah, I love Canada. It was absolutely gorgeous. The only thing is cost of living in Canada is a bit more. I will say one thing for Texas is that the cost of living is so much cheaper down here, and the houses are so much less expensive. Like, for the cost of a house you can get in Texas, it's like twice that in the Northwest. So, I mean, because we could get a really nice place for about $250,000, like 3 bedrooms, a nice yard, like all of that. But for that price in the Northwest, like it would not be as good. You'd have to pay at least upwards of close to $400,000 for that same level of house. So something to consider as well. Yep, we have winter, spring, road construction, and fall. I like it, Kat. I like it. I've been to Montreal. The people there were so rude once I talked in English. Oh no, Amy. We pretend Montreal is not part of Canada. I do. Just put the AC on blast and have a fire. I love a fireplace, Joanne.
Those Quebecois.
What was that?
Those Quebecois.
Those what?
Quebecois.
What's Quebecois?
Fuckers.
Oh my gosh. Here, most apartments are hot water heat, so I don't have to pay for heat. I have to pay for electric, which includes air conditioning. I think that's why I like winter. Ah, that's fair. Average cost in California is over $600,000. Oh my gosh, $600,000 down here would get us like a friggin' mansion. Are you kidding me? No way. I could not do $600,000. Like that's just. I would rule out that state strictly for $600,000. Like max $300,000, maybe, but it would have to be like my dream home, you know, like this is the I'm gonna live here for the rest of my life and I'm never moving kind of home, you know, like ideally something around $250,000 to $250,000 would be ideal, but I know that that's not exactly practical in a lot of states. All right, we're using juniper green here. We're gonna start right now. We've got kind of a base color. Now we're gonna start adding a little bit of like dimension to it to kind of give it a little bit more of a 3D feel. Let's see. 300,000 gets you a ton here in Minnesota. Good to know. Like, how many bedrooms are we talking, and like how many square feet, Boots? Oh, in Texas, 300K gets you a lot of house and a pool. Yes, Joanna, exactly. 300,000 would be like posh living, man. I cannot imagine living in a 300,000 house. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm living it up, man. That's like. That gets you in the nice neighborhood with the private schools. 300,000 here gets a decent house here as long as it's not in Cape Cod. That's fair. That's fair. Cape Cod's pretty posh, right? We need lotto tickets. I know, right? Really good neighborhood with an association. Nice. Let's see. I want enough bedrooms that the kids can each have their own room and at least one additional where maybe Steve and I could share an office. So ideally, like 4 bedrooms would be perfect. Or, you know, like 4 bedrooms and a garage, like maybe something I could turn into a studio or something. I just really want to have like my own office space, somewhere where I can set all my art stuff up and not maybe have to clean it up every time. You know, have my paint things out, have a section for like my sewing or whatever else. Like I want a craft room. Like I want it so bad. My friend lives in a 4-bedroom, 4-bath house, full basement, 2-car garage, and it was $190,000 to custom build. Holy cow, Kat, where was this? I don't want to clean a $600,000 home. I know, right, Brenda? Like, we live in a smaller place now, and I will say it's nice because it's easy to maintain, you know? Like, evening cleanup goes pretty quick as long as the kids are in the mood to actually help. Let's see, there's a movement within Quebec trying to separate from Canada. We in the maritime provinces were worried it would pass and we would be stuck on our own. Oh man. Oh, do you drive around and dream house shop? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But there is a neighborhood down where we live where it's like night and day. Like they've got big houses with the pillars and, you know, it's like 3 stories and the giant curve around driveways. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I would love that so much.
Where does Patches live?
Patches? Or Patty?
The maritime provinces.
Yeah, maritime provinces. So
Is she like New Brunswick or Nova Scotia?
oh, I don't know exactly where. No, in Illinois near St. Louis. Okay, maybe we should look near Illinois, Steve. I don't know. I'm still waiting for that dream that summer house in the UK. That's definitely on my list also. Collinsville. Okay, Collinsville. Live in nanny maid. Oh my gosh, that's real posh living, Joanna. That's real posh living. My sister's a 3-bedroom house. They have an office in the basement and a movie theater in her. Oh my gosh, and a movie theater? Gosh, that'd be nice now, right? All right, so phthalo green. Don't say it, Steve. Let's see. My sister has a 4-bedroom house in 1993 for $150,000. Now worth $8 million. Oh my gosh. You know, like I have some relatives who live in Santa Cruz. And they've lived there for years and years and years. And their house is worth, like, people have offered to buy their house. It's where they're located at in Santa Cruz. Like, their house could be worth a lot of money. But they're keeping it in the family. Let's see. Those who bought houses early in the 90s are fortunate. Oh, yeah, most definitely. There's a separation movement in the western provinces now, too. Oh, dang. I want a Victorian with a porch that seats the whole neighborhood. Yeah, it's like a nice big wraparound porch. That would be gorgeous. We only have winter and road construction for seasons. That works, Boots. $250,000 wouldn't even buy a 1-bedroom apartment here. I know, right? No, sorry. Oh, $800,000. Okay. My brother paid $299,000 for a 3-story, 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 5-bedroom house. Oh my gosh, Patty. And where was that? My house is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a basement and garage. And if I wanted to sell, it would only fetch about $100,000. Oh my word. Yeah, Kenny, they really are. Like, because we came from the Northwest and everything. So, like I said, we could get a nice 3-bedroom with a yard, maybe a pool for easily $200,000 to $250,000. And that's a modern house, too. Not something that was, you know, like built in the 80s or in the 70s or even, you know, like the 60s. Like, you can get really decent houses down here. Let's see. You would get a lot of house here for $250,000. Yeah, see, that's my goal. Love Santa Cruz, stayed out there for a few months. Yeah, it's nice. My in-laws have the monster mansion. It's too pretentious for me. Okay, cobalt green.
Cobalt blue.
Hmm?
Cobalt blue.
Well, yeah, this is kind of like a bluish green, so think of it as it's saying blue-green. You don't like it? Yeah, I've definitely daydreamed about homes a fair amount. We'll get there. We'll get there. I also promised the kids that when we get when we settle in our home, we'll get the kids a dog, too. Northwest is very expensive. It is. It really is, Boots. We paid $199,000 for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath with a basement apartment. Dang, Patty. That's nice. You know, and obviously with the kids, I need to look at school districts and everything, too. See what, what kind of schools I want them to go to. But it matters at the moment. I love my house. It was built in 1955, and I'm the 3rd owner. It's got true plaster walls and hardwood floors. You're the 3rd owner? Wow. And it depends on where I'm in Grapevine. It's not as cheap as Houston. Well, Houston's more expensive, isn't it, Joanna? Aw, thanks, Miranda. Oh, Steve pronounced Cuba. How did you pronounce it? Quebecois? Okay, you apparently pronounced it correctly. He says, I know. Using cream now. Alright, let's get a little bit more of this handle done. So easily distracted, chat. We know this, though. Mostly I just get so excited to talk to you guys. For a song? What does that mean? What do you mean you can get it for a song? Okay, cobalt green. I mean, a penthouse in New York right now. That's gotta be so expensive. Let's see. I have a 3-bedroom, 1-bath with my craft room in the basement and a 2-car garage. Got less than 120,000. Has hardwood floors. Nice, Cheryl. That's a dream right there. Been to Houston too. Been to Houston too. People were rude once they realized I had a Bostonian accent. Like, really couldn't get a reply for asking directions. Oh no, Amy. Super cheat. Everyone's leaving. Well, I mean, well, why is oh yeah, I guess everybody's leaving New York just because of the virus, right? Because I know I have some acquaintances who live in New York who ended up buying a house, very light cobalt turquoise, by the way, who ended up buying a house, you know, out of the city. But yeah, I would assume that if everybody's leaving, it's because of the virus. Yeah, but if you have the means, a lot of people are getting out of the city right now. Oh my gosh, Amy, I would have talked to you forever just so I could hear your accent. Aw. Yeah, they're coming here to their summer homes on the Cape Cod. God, can you imagine living in New York and then having a summer home? Oh my word. That's a dream there too. But no, my summer home dream is the UK. Oh my gosh, it would be so amazing. I would love to have a summer home in the UK. Think of all the coloring we could get done. All right, red violet, number 194. We're going to start adding in a little bit of our contrast color here.
How many stars?
It is 3 stars. Okay, quick lesson for anybody. Why am I using a red to add shading to my green? Anybody? Anybody? Steve, I assume you know the answer.
Yep. I know how to pronounce Quebecois correctly, probably not.
Very proud of you. Yes, complementary colors. Good job. Because they make brown. Yeah, so anybody that's been around knows that a lot of times I will shade with a complementary color. And you can find your complementary colors if you have yourself a handy dandy color wheel. You can type in ! color wheel. Yes, Joanna, color wheel. And so a lot of times it can get a little iffy when you, oh gosh, Nightbot. Okay, maybe I need to take off the no swearing thing. Oh, Kat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kat.
What did Nightbot do?
She said DAMN, and so Nightbot booted her for 5 seconds. Kat, come back, Kat. Oh no. Nightbot, stop being so cranky. Oh, let me see if I can adjust that. Nightbot!
Wow.
I didn't do it. Nightbot did. Nightbot did. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Let's see. I want to see if I can. Okay, Steve, remind me after stream to adjust the language settings. I'm sorry, Kat. I'm sorry.
Emily, after stream, adjust your Nightbot.
I said remind me after stream, Steve, not now. Oh, I'm sorry, Kat. I do. I know. I'm so sorry. Kat. We love you, Kat. Oh, man. Okay.
Kat, if I were streaming, I would never let Nightbot do that.
Oh my gosh, Steve. You're ridiculous. Nightbot doesn't like the swears. Okay, anyway. Okay, so if you have a color wheel, you can see what your complementary colors are. So green is complementary red, vice versa. Yellow and blue, yellow and purple, orange and blue. So using complementary colors to shade can sometimes give your picture a bit more of a depth than using black. If you don't have a color wheel, I highly recommend grabbing one. We reference this a lot in the color theory class live stream that we did. So anyway, ! color wheel. I think they're around like $5. But hi, Alex.
Now, I have a question.
Yes, Steve. What is your question?
What kind of compliments do the colors give one another? Like, you look very shady today, or you look so blue, or...
I don't know how much you can hear him chat, but I am just rolling my eyes at him right now. Or as Mary does, I'm rolling my head at him. Steve is just a bundle of dad jokes. Everybody's laughing. They find you highly amusing. Yes, wrong compliment, Steve. Wrong compliment.
It's never a wrong time to give a compliment.
All right. Anyway, Red Violet.
I'm glad they can hear me from over here, though.
I know, it's a little impressive. It's nice. Like, here, I'm gonna stop talking, and I want to see how the mic levels go. So go ahead and say your ABCs or something.
No, I don't want to say my ABCs, but I imagine the compliments are more along the lines of, something like, if you're talking to Green, right? You're like, you look very, red today because it's a complimentary color. So you're looking so radiant.
Yes, exactly what Aspie said. That's compliment, not compliment.
Well, tomato.
Oh, Lord. Send help, chat. Send help. My goodness. Oh, Lord. Lord. Here he goes. Here he goes, chat. Oh, my goodness. We love Steve. Even if he is just bursting at the seams with dad jokes. Steve, do you wear socks with sandals?
No, I'm not a monster.
He says no, he's not a monster. Emily, blink twice if you need a rescue. Will this work? You can't see my eyes. I'll blink my hands. Ah! Oh, goodness.
What if I need a rescue?
No, you don't need a rescue, Steve. You're good. You're good. I am gonna lighten this camera real quick. It's a little dark.
Your chat loves.
Yes, chat does love you. You are very loved, Steve.
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but I can terraform on my eye.
Steve's not uncool. He's just a dad. Steve's very proud because he can terraform on his eyelid now because Steve is currently in here playing Animal Crossing. We're crossers of the animals. Steve would only give 3-star compliments. Oh my goodness. I swear I can color faster than this, chat. I just love talking with you guys so much.
I've seen it.
Seen what?
You color faster. It actually does happen.
Yeah, it does. I mean, heck, I did that postcard. Where'd the postcard go? Oh yeah, here it is. I mean, I got this all done like last night. It was possible.
I will say, for what I lack in quality, I make up in speed.
All right, let's see. Juniper green. Darken this up a little more. What's HAGA stand for, Joanna? It's not the speed of the coloring. It's the chat we come for. Exactly. No, I'm using the Polychromos, Alex. Faber-Castell Polychromos.
I think she meant to type haha.
Oh, haha. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was an abbreviation.
I could be wrong.
Well, we could think of what it, because okay, so how Aspie grants aquariums. That's what it means, right? Or happy all giraffe. Happy all giraffe animals? I don't know. Oh, have a good afternoon. That sounds much better. Yeah, that's it, right, Joanna? I still my daughter Switch and play her Animal Crossing. Already paid off her house, and I didn't even get a thank you. Oh man, Amy.
Rude.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's it. Exactly, Joanna. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Brenda's makes much more sense. Did you see Joanna's newest page for the new book, the one with the garden? Yes, Alex. Oh my gosh. So many of the things she has been posting. The little tent. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am so excited for Johanna's new book. I cannot wait. It is going to be so amazing. So amazing. I'm trying to remember, is it coming out next year or later this year? I feel like I should know this. I probably should know this. I can't quite remember. I mean, heck, I'm lucky if I remember to shower in a day. So, you know, it's that kind of life right now.
Really?
When's it coming out? Good question, Joanna. Next year. Okay, next year. Yeah, because she's got the mini Secret Garden book with a couple extra new pages, which we will definitely be culling the crud out of that one. 2021. Oh, why is 2021 so far away? I'm telling you, 2020 would be perfect for it. We need a good perk up for the way this year's been going. All right, 161. I don't know about you guys, but when 2020 is over, I'm gonna pretend like it never happened. All right. So we are using phthalo green.
Okay.
Don't do it, Steve! I knew it. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew it. There's no escaping the phthalo. Hi, Pam! I thought you said haggis, you. There you go. So made Ivy Making Bad Videos out of stock on Amazon. Really? Amen, sister. I know, right? I didn't know it was out of stock. I guess it's pretty popular right now. Go. All right, and then 156, which is cobalt green. What is everyone watching right now? Do you have anything you're binge watching or just watching in general? I've been going through Outlander again. Like I got my fill of Doctor Who. I went through and watched all that. 2020 calendar in the trash. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Let's see. I know a lot of 2020, but I taught my kids to do their own laundry, washing, drying. Nice, Alex. That's amazing. Bones again. Oh, I should watch Bones again. Bones is good. You just started watching Umbrella Academy. Oh, Cheryl, you'll love it. You'll love it. Just ordered 2 new coloring books. Like I really need them. Yeah, you do, Kat. I will give you all of the validation you need here. You needed those coloring books. Absolutely. No question about it. Live Rescue? Oh, interesting. E is running Friday Night Lights all weekend. Oh, nice. I'm watching Game of Thrones again. I've been thinking about doing that. Radioactive, so good. It's about Madame Curie. Oh, really? What service is streaming that, Joanna? All right. Let's see. Light Cobalt Turquoise. That could be interesting to watch.
I started a show.
You did. Is it called Animal Crossing?
No.
Oh.
It is not.
Is it called Your Wife is Awesome?
Called DuckTales.
Yeah. He was watching DuckTales, chat. Amazon Prime? Okay, cool.
It's 2020. Life is like a hurricane.
That is true. Life is like a hurricane.
Life is like that's copyright.
Oh, right. Life is like that's copyright. My bad. My bad. Shh, don't tell Steve. He got it right once, but never been wrong ever since. Let's see.
I get right?
I'm not sure. Scroll up. That sounds like something I would be into. I just started my X-ray tech clinical year. Oh, nice, Miranda. Started Handmaid's Tale and on season 3 of Outlander. Nice, Alex. Let's see. Outlander's great. It's Game of Thrones and Umbrella Academy. Nice. Okay, let's see. Let's grab our cream. And then I think we just need to add a bit more of the red violet. And I think we might be about good on this cup here. Want to watch CSIs again? I can have them play in the background while I work. Yeah, that's one other nice thing is that if I'm watching something that I've seen before, I don't have to pay as much attention to it. Like I can just listen to it and I know what's going on. The movie Queen and Slim is amazing, but you will cry hard. Oh, I don't know if I'm up for any crying. This up. I swear we're gonna get to another teacup tonight. What time is it? My gosh, it's 9:44 already. I love you guys so much. I totally lose track of time. See, can you imagine how much fun we would have if we were all hanging out in person? When this is all over, we should like arrange a meetup in like Houston or something. You know, it's a main hub, a US coloring meetup. Let's see, you'll love it. It's amazing. Do you know her daughter received a Nobel Prize? Oh, I didn't know that. Aw, thanks, Melissa. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, Melissa.
Steve says bye. All right, we're gonna use Juniper here. Gonna darken up the handle a little bit. Oh, Nobels. Ah, gotcha. All right, let's see now. Cobalt green. Oh, we need to do the rim of this. All right, so let's grab our turquoise, or not turquoise, sorry, juniper green. Okay, then phthalo green. Okay, then what is this? Cobalt green. Go. I'm so far behind the chat to the video at the cottage for a long weekend. Internet sucks, but the view is great. Oh, I'm sorry, Patty. Well, and I've got it on ultra low latency because we have better internet now. So it's supposed to be pretty close to real time now. So it may help if you just refresh or check and see where, you know, the red marker is on the bottom of the screen. Let's see. Oh, you got a new coffee pot. Oh, very nice. All right, coffee at Kat's place. Let's see, which sharpener do you usually use? My pen, it never gets that sharp. I use the Doll 133 hand crank sharpener. I think it's !sharp in chat, but a viewer gifted this to me and I absolutely love it. I have an electric sharpener, but I don't use it during stream because it's so loud. The other one I'll occasionally use will be this one. This is a Staedtler hand sharpener. It's got 2 holes. Like the larger one is great for the Caran d'Ache because they're bigger. The smaller one's great for things like the Prismacolors and the Ergosofts, something with a thinner barrel. The only thing is if it starts to get dull, you're going to want to replace the blade, and you have to get Staedtler blades specifically. Here, you can type in !sharp. I believe that's what the command is for it, and that should give you a direct link to it. But things like this is the Stabilo for the pastels, and so this can be handy also, and these blades are easier to replace. But for the most part, I just use this one, and yeah, I absolutely love it. You can see I've decked it out just a little bit. It's all decorated. Because that's one thing too, is if you're using a sharpener like this and you find that your tips are breaking or the wood is shredding a lot, it could be that it's not a bad sharpener, it's just that your blade needs to be replaced, because eventually your blades do go dull. And I just got stuff all over my page. Handy dandy brush right there. Thank you, Kenny. All right, let's zoom on in here, get this back in focus. There we are. Oh, I think Steve's a little burnt out on meetings. Ooh, a French press. Nice. Honestly, I haven't been drinking much coffee since I started drinking tea. I'm doing the Adagio. So Adagio is where I get my tea. It's adagio.com. And they do... There it is. They do a community thing. It's like a monthly tea. And what you do is you get a box with all individual portions of tea. Anyway, my mother and I are doing them. I think Emma G, I haven't seen her in a little while, but she's doing it also. But the nice thing is, yeah, so I'm just using this in here because sometimes if it gets too short, it won't fit in the doll, and so I have to do a hand crank sharpener. But this is my little blender pencil here, and I put it in the pencil extender. But anyway, so it's a box full of individual portions of tea, and so you get a new one every day. So my mom and I are doing it together, and it's kind of like a book club, but with tea. So I have a new tea flavor to try every day. Today was like a chai kind of tea. It's rather tasty. Yesterday's was kind of a chocolatey one, and I didn't really like it. I don't like my tea tasting like chocolate. Speaking of sharpeners, I saw one by Caran d'Ache, $103, and it had 8.4 stars. Oh my gosh. I got the Exact Eye School Pro. Emily enabled me. I'm good at that. I'm very good at that. All right, we're going to use the Caran d'Ache blender pencil, and we are going to burnish out some of this. Now, this is a little bit shorter, so I'm going to try and keep my hand out of the way, but we shall see. So what this helps to do is it smooths down the tooth of the paper, and it actually kind of darkens up the colors just a little bit as well. I'll stop here halfway over the cup, and you can see the kind of the difference that it makes. Now, if a book isn't made for a coloring, that's one thing you have to watch out for, because the ink may not put up well with being colored kind of firmly like this, so you may get smeared ink, but this book does okay. Okay, so let's see, that's a little bright. Turn that down. Okay, so you see how this side's a little bit darker than the other side? So that is why we are doing this, and it smooths out so you don't get as much of this white showing through. Oh, Brenda, me too, absolutely. I got bacon maple coffee the other day. It's terrible. Oh, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Does anyone know how to separate the pages of Lost Ocean? I'm just having a rough time trying to color the book as it is. I have to turn my pages a lot, and it's becoming a pain. Do you mean taking them out of the book, Sherry? Because if that's the case, I use a ruler and a very sharp X-Acto knife. I'm off to watch some Netflix in bed. Have a great weekend, everyone. Sounds good, Miranda. Have a good rest. I use an X-Acto knife to separate my pages. Yeah, same here. I bought a bunch of Tagal sharpeners. I don't care for my lead being exposed that much. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so to blend the rest of this. Oh, I gotta do the inside part of that cup. Or you can use a hairdryer and melt the glue. Yeah, Fiskars is good. I like Fiskars. I use those for their oh, for the book. That's right. That's right. Yeah, try what Kat said, and sorry. Yeah, try what Kat said and try melting the glue. But a ruler does really help. So like what I'll do, let's see, is my ruler out? Thought I had it out. Okay, so let's see. No, not that. That's got info on it. Okay, this was just a spare one. So imagine this is your ruler here. Oh yeah, this is the swatch chart for the castle arts that I made. Ha! I just had it sitting there. So imagine this is your ruler. And what I'll do is I will wedge the ruler into the inside bind of the paper, you know, because you can use a wood one. I have a metal one, I think. But I'll wedge it in here so it's nice and firm. And then while I'm holding it, imagine this is my X-Acto knife. Then I run the X-Acto knife along the edge of the ruler. And you can go as slow as you like, but the whole idea is to keep a firm hand on the ruler so it's not sliding around, and then you just slide your X-Acto knife straight across. That's how I do it. Oh, let's see. Spiral bound their JB books, aim to the bind. Yeah, so let's see. I really resisted the idea, but I just can't take it anymore. Alex Jinx. So there is one risk, and I'll show you here. There is a risk with going to get them bound. Something to keep in mind, and I'll show you what it is. Because I got a few of my Johanna books bound. Okay, so I don't know where my Secret Garden one is, but let me zoom out. I want to show you what I did here. Okay, so first things first. Things to keep in mind when you take it to a shop. Now, I go to a local print shop here. It's not a big box store. But things to keep in mind are, number one, the people that are working there. One of the things you need to stress to the people that are working is that they need to keep the pages in order. I had some stories from people I know who have gotten them where they did things like pages got put in upside down, or maybe it got dropped at some point, or somehow pages got sorted. I had things where, like here is the dragon page, and here. So for instance, you know, you want it to look exactly the way the book does. So these are right side up, but like I had instances where people got theirs done and it was done upside down. So something to take into consideration. Other things you may or may not want to do is, so this is Lost Ocean. I'll show you Enchanted Forest in a minute. This is Lost Ocean, and this is one of the first ones that I got done, okay? So it's got a nice spiral on the outside. But what they do when you take it to a shop is they cut the binding, okay? So they have the book like this, they have their machine, and they take a thing off. So make sure to tell them to only cut Only cut what they need to off the binding. You know, tell them, I don't want, you know, like a whole ½ inch cut off the book, because one of the things to keep in mind is in a lot of Johanna's earlier books, or just, you know, any of your books in general, she doesn't do it as much now, the drawings go right to the inside of the page. So you have to accept that you are going to lose some of the drawing. You know, we lost a little bit of the drawing on the inside, and it's going to be impossible for me to color in between here. Okay, so like for instance, this page here with the seahorses, the binding goes into a little bit. I now use these as like my practice or travel books. Nothing that I put too much of an effort in to create any kind of a masterpiece. So here you can see here that it's bound in there. So something to keep in mind when you're doing this. Now, if you are wanting to go kind of extra fancy, depending on what's available at where you go to get yours done, is this. What you can do is tell them you want a cover put on it. So what I did for mine is I told them I wanted to put a cover, and what I also did, because I know that you can have a lot of transfer issues. Now, this is one of our earlier ones, which is why the paper is kind of yellowish. I had to do this myself. This wasn't something they offered, but I got tracing paper, and I cut the tracing paper. To fit the pages. And so what I did is I told them, here's the stack of tracing paper. I want to make sure after they cut it, like I think I actually did it myself. Like I said, it was a local shop, so it wasn't just I hand off my book and come back the next day. I was there with them when they did it, mostly because I wanted to monitor what they were doing, as I didn't want anything out of order. So once they cut the binding, I had them give the book back to me, and then I slid tracing paper in between each page to keep any transfer from happening. I will say it made the book considerably thicker. But one of the other things that you want to remember too is, because I did that, a lot of times when I would color, I would turn the book like this, which makes sense. It's spiral bound, so it fit. But because I put the tracing paper in it, tracing paper is not nearly as strong as the paper in the books themselves. And so because, you know, I'd moved the book and stuff, what happened is that the tracing paper actually ended up tearing away from it. So like I said, not everybody's, you know, books are going to be created equal. But if that is something you're wanting, those are things to keep in mind. I liked the idea of what I did. It just didn't, you know, executing it wise didn't really work as well. But the book looks real nice. It was pretty well loved on when I got, you know, before I got it done. So it's like the cover's not perfect, but it did help to keep the cover kind of clean. So we've got a plastic cover on the front and then tracing paper in between each one. Yeah, this one was a challenge I did for myself. It was using all of the Prismacolor grays, the French grays, warm grays, and cool grays. So like the leaves are the cool grays, the trunk was the warm gray, and the ground was the French gray, and then just green. But I think I colored this at Barnes & Noble, I think. I wonder if parchment paper would be stronger. It probably would, but it's still not going to be as strong. So I guess it just depends on how much you move your book when you use it. Like we had gone to a wedding and we were at a hotel, and so I only brought my fine liners with me, and so I did this one. Again, the ones with the spiral binding are like my travel books, so I did this one in fine liners. Let's see what else. So I think that's all I would really recommend, things to keep in mind when you're getting your books spiral bound. But yes, if you're talking just straight up comparison of parchment paper versus tracing paper, then yes, I would say that parchment paper probably would be stronger. This was a work in progress. I started but never finished. So I take mine apart and then scan them in so I can print them on the paper I want. Yeah, I rarely, this isn't something I do anymore, and most of the time I cut mine out. This was like a little candy thing that I did. Anyway, like I said, this is just sort of my travel practice book, but that is something that I did. And I had them keep, you know, the cover, the book covers on it and on here. So if you wanted to, you could also just have them take off the book cover also and just leave it the straight up cardboard. Hi, Roseanne. So lots of things to consider, but also to keep in mind that you will lose part of your illustration on the inside if it's one of the books before she started leaving the middle. Remember way back when we used to travel, sleep at hotels, and eat in restaurants and take in the sights? Right, Brenda? It's a thing of the past, man. Thing of the past.
Chat, you want to know something wild?
What, Steve? What's something wild?
Can you believe that for birthdays we used to sing to people and then a person would blow all over a cake and then we eat it?
You know, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Enchanted Forest. Yeah, Enchanted Forest was my first. I absolutely loved it. Well, the kids went to a friend's birthday party where it was just a drive-through birthday party. And so we've already informed them that that's probably what their birthday will be this year. So it's not like it's a shock or anything. And then, you know, we'll do an at-home themed birthday party, you know. But as far as inviting their friends, we'll probably do a drive-by parade for their birthday. And they're okay with that. COVID candles. Yuck. Oh, I know, right? The only issue I've had is friends wanting me to print out the books for them so they don't have to buy them. And then they get mad when I say no. Oh, I know, right, Kat? I'm Brazilian and this is my first time here. Great job, really beautiful. Oh, thanks, Roseanne. Well, I'm so glad you're here. All right, I want to add a little bit more because I feel like these aren't quite similar. So I know that we blended already, but we're still going to add a little bit of phthalo green on top. Now, when you do this with caution because what I'm doing now is I am adding an oil pencil on top of a layer of kind of essentially a wax pencil. So proceed with caution if you do this.
Phthalo.
Steve, no phthalo. So yeah, just be aware that you might, you know, bring up a little bit of the wax here, and you could always go back over it again, but something to keep in mind. Okay, let's see. Oh, my 7-year-old just turned 7. I did ask if anyone minded if she blew out the candles. It was only family, so no one. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, we'll be doing probably, you know, a family birthday party and then drive-by birthday. And you know, we never say presents are required for the kids, but if anybody wanted to, you know, and then they can just like send the kids like Amazon gifts or something. That's what we did for their friend. Okay, I think we're gonna let this teacup, or yeah, I think we're done with this teacup. Let's go ahead and tackle this saucer. And by the way, I think we're gonna do this, actually, let's do this teacup here real quick, because I don't think it'll take long. I do that with Black Widows and Polys, love the layers. Yeah, it gets a little iffy once you start doing like wax on top of oil. They don't blend nearly as well, but it's just a proceed with caution kind of thing. Let's do a quick purple teacup, and then we'll do the saucer, okay? So let's grab 141, which is Delft Blue. That bothers me that it says blue, but it's actually purple. Small cake for kids and parents, and cupcakes the rest of the gifts. Oh, I like that. We used cupcakes for my grandson's 5th birthday, so it was only his cupcake that had the candle. Yeah, usually that's what we do for the kids, because my kids were born around the same time, so we do one big birthday party, and I usually, there was a place we would go to, we'd do outdoor parties, and then we would do cupcakes for everybody. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Amy. Purple with like little, almost like gold dots. We could even do like a gold kind of on the rim. That could be pretty. Okay, so we got Delft Blue, 138. One thing we need to keep in mind when we're coloring this is because of the design on here, the purple's not going to show up quite as bright as we'd like. You know, funny story about cupcakes. So, I generally make the kids, you know, a lot of the food for the kids' birthday party. We don't ever do like a lunchtime thing. We'll do cupcakes, and then like we'll do like maybe some crackers and some fruit and, you know, like snacky kind of stuff. But one year I made the cupcakes and the kids wanted, they really like yellow cupcakes with chocolate frosting, which I do too. They're absolutely delicious. But I was like quadrupling the recipe because we had close to like 100 people coming to the party. And I miscalculated. I know, that was an insane birthday party. I miscalculated and I ended up putting in twice the amount of butter. I'm telling you, chat, those were the most moist cupcakes I've ever had. And I called my sisters and I was just like, oh man, what do I do? Do I remake them? And they're like, well, do they taste fine? I was like, oh, they taste amazing, you know, and they were super moist and we ended up serving them and everybody just loved them. But yeah, there was twice the amount of butter in those cupcakes. They were like the ultimate moist Paula Deen cupcakes, I swear, you know, more butter, more butter. I'm not doing that again, Steve. Let's see.
She didn't run the math by.
I love cupcakes. The Murphy. Yeah, I didn't run the math by Steve. I love cupcakes. The perfect cake to frosting ratio. Yes, I am not one that likes like massive amounts of frosting on it. Let's see. I miss having parties at my house. My house is too quiet. Yeah, I feel you on that, Joanna. Can't spell tonight. It's all right. Yeah, mo butter. Exactly. All right. Let's see. Delft Blue.
What is Delft?
I don't what Delft is. Does anybody know what the meaning of Delft is?
Delft.
It's not Padelft, Steve. Like when I make crispy sheets, I double the marshmallows. Yes, Kat. So I will do the regular recipe, but then when I'm mixing it, after all the marshmallow has melted and I've got the Rice Krispies in, I dump in more mini marshmallows so that as you're eating the Rice Krispie treats, you have little pockets of marshmallow. Now I'm going to use gold gel pen on these circles, so it's okay if I cover them up because we're just going to put gel pen over the top of them. Let's see. Yeah, does anybody know what Delft means? Mona, Steve says hi. That might give us an answer as to why our Delft is purple. Delft is a place in Holland famous for chinaware. Interesting. What is going to be in your giveaway, Emily? Just curious. For the Victorian colorathon, Sherry? Alexa says it's pottery from the Netherlands. Sitting in the Netherlands. There you go. I mix mini marshmallows and marshmallow fluff. Ooh, I like marshmallow fluff. For the Victorian colorathon giveaways, there'll be a few of them. I know Vicky's going to give away some coloring pages. I'll probably end up giving away at least one sticker, at least, and definitely a couple of pages. Maybe we'll do like a giveaway that has your choice of page and a sticker, and then maybe we'll do a couple of giveaways with just a page. But I think on my channel, at least, I think we'll do at least 3 giveaways, and definitely one of those will be a sticker at some point. Wait, what? Oh, what's a good way to get gold color with color pencils? Oh, so Alex, I have a whole stream planned for that. I've had it planned for a little while. I was going to do it right before my tonsillectomy went down. But tell me this, Alex, what pencils are you using? Hang on, I'm looking for my sheet of paper that has my gold color combinations. What color pencils are you using right now, Alex? Oh my gosh, I know it's in here somewhere. Put it. Oh, bothers me. Oh wait, here they are. Let's see. Yeah, which color pencils are you using, Alex? Let's see here.
Key is that you have to use pencils that are only 3 stars.
Oh my gosh, Steve. Don't listen to Steve! Yes, Joanna, I have a whole gold stream. It was going to happen right before I got my tonsils out. I have it. It's sitting there, and I want to do it on a weekend so so they can do it. Like, I've got a whole practice worksheet, like everything for it. Most likely I'll use Prisma. I have the 150 Arteza. I have the 72. Okay, so feel free to, I'll give you a hint for this. In fact, I'm going to type it in. Okay, so for the Arteza, I won't give away the tutorial part because I don't want to give away the whole stream. But for the Arteza color pencils, here are the colors that I use for gold. Okay, you have Espresso Brown. Okay, Coyote Brown. I'm typing it out here, so I'll put it in chat. Okay, Coyote Brown, Camel Brown, Lemon Yellow, Sapphire Yellow, and Cream. Those are the colors that I use for Arteza to create gold, okay? And then for Prismacolor, we would use, or I would use Sepia, Light Umber, Yellow Ochre. Michelle would like a random fact about archaeology, Steve. Yellow Ochre, Canary Yellow, and Deco Yellow. Those are my colors for Prismacolor. Okay? So yes, keep an eye out for it. I have the stream already set up and saved, like, in my stream lists. So it will happen, chat. It will. I just have to find a new time. You know, I'm finally getting back into normal ones. I've been using your technique you showed on Pocket Watch for my gold now. Oh, awesome, Kat. Hi, Patricia.
How about a random history fact?
Okay, how about a random history fact, Michelle? Will that work? Okay, let's see. We were doing that purple cup. That's right. All right. Violet. You know, I need to just settle down and find a time for that. Not this weekend. Let's look at the calendar real quick. Because we've got the colorathon coming up. Let's see. That is... Maybe we could do it next weekend. Steve? The weekend of the 12th. You know if we have anything going on?
Hold on, let me check my calendar.
It's the weekend before the colorathon. I should do that stream now that I'm fine. Yeah, the weekend of the 12th.
I think we have got it.
Okay. All right, I'm going to look into it, chat. But potentially, we could do the gold stream on the 12th or the 13th. Potentially. I'm going to look into that and we'll see. Oh, Alex, nonsense. Are you kidding me? I love going off on tangents. This is why it's a color and chat, and this is why I do it live. This is why I do it live, because I love answering questions and chatting with all of you. Like, this makes me happy. Who's having a colorathon? Mona, the 18th through the 20th, there is a Victorian colorathon here. These are going to be all of our lovely streamers here. We've got Reading with Pug, Shannon, Passionista, Colorista, me, Sammy, Monia, Belinda, and Vicky. It's going to be loads of fun. And I have a bunch of coloring pages specifically for it. So the 18th through the 20th, you can type !! Victorian for the schedule for that. Let's see. Exactly. That's what chat is for. Yeah. I mean, if I didn't want to talk to you guys or go off on tangents, I'd just record videos. But honestly, I'm not a huge fan of editing, so. Oh, no worries, Alex. I think everybody should know by now that that I tend to go off on tangents. Like, it's a thing now. It's well known. Let's see. Violet. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll get comments sometimes that people say, "Oh, there's too much talking," and it's just like, okay, well, it's a color and chat, and these are my friends. What do you want from me? There's loads of colorists out there, like Chris Chang, for one. She uploads just gorgeous videos where it's just coloring. So I think there's a little something for everyone. And for me and for us, you know, we like to chat and hang out, have a cup of tea, you know, joke about which celebrity is hottest and the most disgusting food combinations. Shannon. But I think that's what makes it, you know, so personable. And I love being able to answer questions in real time. And yeah, I think it's great.
Celebrity's the hottest.
Which celebrity's the hottest? Well, I guess it depends on how old I am. Early days, I had a big thing for Orlando Bloom, Tom Welling, Elijah Wood even, but that was like when I was in high school. Light magenta. Nowadays, gosh, if I was to... Joseph Gordon-Levitt is still very attractive. I find him very attractive still.
I agree.
You agree? Trying to think. Who do I think is attractive now? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Like, there's nobody that I scream like, oh my gosh. Oh, the Hemsworth brothers. Yeah. The Hemsworth brothers are pretty hot. I mean, Thor? Who are we kidding? Come on, he's Thor, and he's all Australian and, like, good looking. David Tennant, yes, David Tennant. How could I forget David Tennant? Oh, yeah, Alex said Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, right there. Jamie from Outlander. Oh, yeah, hands down,
Thor
Pam.
is
Jason Momoa. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Okay, Thor maybe, but the guy who plays Thor is not. Oh my gosh, Patrick Swayze, yeah. Oh yeah, which book, Joanna? Exactly, yep. Hemsworth brothers. Okay, let's grab, I want number 158. Deep Cobalt Green. Denzel Washington. Not one of mine, but I can see why, Michelle. I can appreciate that.
Got just, it's Deep Cobalt Green.
Oh my gosh, Steve. All right, so Deep Cobalt Green.
Green.
It's not green, Steve. He just likes antagonizing me, chat.
Husbands are for.
Well, yeah. That and, eye candy.
Okay.
Steve. Nathan Fillion or Hugh Jackman? Okay, Nathan Fillion I can appreciate. Definitely Hugh Jackman. He's aged really well. Let's see. Delft Blue. I will always find Sean Connery attractive. Always. I don't care how old he is. Ryan Reynolds? Yeah. Zac Efron? See, okay, yes, he's attractive, but he's a little young, and so I have a hard time, like... I mean, I was already an adult when he was like a teenager, so I have a hard time thinking of him in that way, but I get it.
Get your head in the games.
Oh my gosh, no High School Musical references here. It's against the rules. This is a High School Musical free zone. Okay, let's see. All right, let's grab... Do I just want to use a gel pen on that? I kind of do, actually. I don't know, because there's a lot of, like, stuff where I kind of went over it. Victorian Couples Grayscale by Renee Davenport. It's like under 10 bucks on Amazon. Oh, nice, Joanna. I also like the guy who played Damien in Vampire Diaries. Yes, yeah, Ian something. Ian Somerhalder? Is it Somerhalder?
McKellen.
It's not Ian McKellen.
Sir.
It's not Sir Ian McKellen. There's a big age difference there. I don't see, you know, he's played a lot of roles, but I don't see Ian McKellen playing a vampire. All right, Delft Blue again.
Ian McKellen can play any role he wants.
Yeah, Michelle, I agree. And yes, Ian McKellen could probably play whatever. I don't know. I don't know, though. Like, Sir Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, I feel like playing vampires is kind of beneath them.
Oh, does Michelle want a history fact?
Yeah, sure. History fact.
Oh, I don't know if she ever said yes.
Yeah, I think that will take a replacement.
I mean, I can...
Oh my god, Patty, no! Patty, why would you do that? No, Patty! No! Patty, we don't! We don't! There's no, this is no! High School Musical free zone, Patty! No! Joaquin Phoenix, I get that. Alright, Violet. Patty! Patty, I'm disappointed in you, Patty. Apparently Steve's very proud of you, though.
I think.
Okay. Bit of that pink there. Then let's use... And this is going to look lighter than the handle because it doesn't have the kind of crosshatch design.
Oh, Chadwick.
Yeah. Alright, deep cobalt green. Patty, what am I gonna do with you? Thought we were all in this together. And the terrible thing, Patty, is that when you said that, I heard the song in my head, and no, Sherry, never, this will never be a Doctor Who free zone. Never, 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 never. Alright, Delft Blue 141. I would not be true to myself, Sherry, if I made this a Doctor Who free zone. Absolutely never. There will still be many more conversations about the sexiest Doctor. Is that Thunder again, or was that...
That was a vehicle.
Ah, that was a vehicle, okay. A little bit of that pink, not much. Alright, let's grab our blender pencil here. Who's Doctor Who? Amy. We have some discussions to have, Amy.
Well, Amy, it was nice knowing you.
Being tortured by Piccolos. Oh no. You're not missing anything, Alex. And truth be told, I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through. High School Musical was something that came about, when I was not, when I was already an adult. But I saw too many commercials for it, and it just plagues me. It does. Random facts about Hollywood. Oh, goodness. I don't think I know any random facts about Hollywood. Steve, you?
Of the 200 countries in the world, Britain has invaded all but 22 of them.
No, Hollywood, Steve.
That was my history.
Oh, okay. Lots of Marvel, DC comics. Okay. All right, let's grab a gold Sleechy metallic gel pen. If you're curious about these, you can type !Sleechy in chat. I highly recommend these for metallic gel pens. Let's give it up, Sherry. You must endure all the Doctor Who talk. If you love me at all, you will endure the Doctor Who talk. All right, so we're gonna use the gold gel pen here. Right along here. I don't know. I might still try and add something on top of this gel pen to give it a little bit more depth. I'm not entirely sure. I'm happy with doing this gel pen on top. But we will most definitely do the gold gel pen on the dots here. Why did Nightbot put... I should do that. I should put High School Musical as one of Nightbot's trigger words. Any mention of High School Musical and it's just boom, timed out. That's not abusing my power at all, is it? Not at all. Okay, we'll leave that for now. We might come back to it after it's dried. Sir Ian McKellen and Sir Patrick Stewart are best friends, so Professor X and Gandalf hang out on a regular basis. Yes, Patty, they are. They are best friends. And in fact, Sir Ian McKellen officiated Sir Patrick Stewart's wedding to his much, much younger wife. But I mean, it's Sir Patrick Stewart. Of course he can get a much younger wife. Like, I would marry Sir Patrick Stewart. But, you know, I choose you first, Steve. Of course. Alright, that's fair. He'd marry Sir Patrick Stewart, too. Mandalorian? Yes, the Mandalorian is good. Alright, let's zoom out for just a sec. Oh, look at that. We got some teacups coming along. I might still darken up this bottom one just a little bit, just to kind of keep in theme with it. But we do still need to do that saucer. There we go. Let's grab our red violet again and add just a little bit more to it, okay? Just so it has a bit more shadow. There's always Pierce Brosnan. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Right, Sherry? Yeah, I like it. It's adorable. And if you really wanted to, you could always color these in a way to where there's like a bit of a highlight on the cup also. Like maybe leave your highlight like here on the side instead. But I don't know. I guess I just sort of defaulted to having my highlight kind of in the middle. Spell check did that. SPS is 88. Oh, Sir Patrick Stewart. And just played the lead in the full season of... Yes. Yeah, Next Generation, yeah. Yeah, he's utterly amazing to be that active. Have you seen he's done like daily sonnets too since everything went down into lockdown? I think that's pretty cool. All right, let's do kind of a yellow saucer here, okay? Let's do a blend of... We're going to get a little bit of pink on the bottom, which will work just fine because it's going to be complementary of the green, and then but it's going to be mostly yellow. So let's grab 129. Which is 129 is Pink Matter Lake. Okay. Just a tiny bit of this pink on the bottom. And then we're going to grab number 107. Okay, 107. And I actually haven't used this one. It's not sharpened yet. 107. And then we're going to grab 104, I think. 107, yeah, 107 to 104. And then we'll have number 102 as well. Joanna, I am still on the fence about her. I like her second season better than her first one. I felt like her first season was a little too political, and I don't watch Doctor Who for the politics. I mean, you know, Doctor Who stuff always kind of touched on it, but I don't watch Doctor Who for the politics, and it was very... Her first season came out in a time that was... I mean, it's all pretty tumultuous right now, but they were catering a lot to the public, I think. So I did not enjoy her first scene as much. What color are you going to do the bug? Probably purple. When you do the gold tutorial, will it be available to watch later if I can't make the live? Oh, most definitely, Alex. All of mine are available to watch afterwards. Sometimes, depending on how long I've been streaming or YouTube, it might take a little bit to upload it, but it's usually there by the next day. Our stream Monday or last Friday or something honestly took like a day and a half to finish processing. I don't know what was up with YouTube, but it took forever. It eventually, you know, uploaded and everything. But yes, it should be available to watch after with the live chat and everything. So have no fear. My streaming count is stuck at being streaming for 31 minutes. You have lots of time. Yeah, we are at 10 minutes. Let's see, it's 10:25 now. Technically, we end in 5 minutes, but I want to keep going and get this saucer done. And then that'll leave us with the top teacups to finish on our last stream, which hopefully I can actually get it done. Let's see. Everything is so political, especially to the left, drives me bananas. So when I can avoid it, I do. Yeah. New doctor coming? I don't know if I know there's been talk about her leaving. And I don't want to spoil it for anybody who does like Doctor Who is watching this back, but her second season is really good, and there's a lot of revelations about Doctor Who character itself. So I think that the next season is going to be real good. Okay, so Pink Matter Lake is what we're going to start with. A bit to pink. Plus the pink will kind of help draw in from the helmet and the teacup that's above. Now, if you've just added gel pen on your cup, keep in mind not to let your hand smear across.
3-star color?
No, this is a 2-star color, Steve.
Inferior.
It's inferior because it's 2-star. Hilarious. Right. Steve's getting sleepy, guys. Every day is a long day for us. Okay. But to be fair, I got a nap this afternoon. Steve did not. 4 o'clock hit, and I was just like, no, it's 3 o'clock, I think, and I just zonked out for like 2 hours.
Steve had nature's nap.
Yeah, Steve had
coffee.
Yes. Sounds good, Aspie. Sounds good. See, how many Polychromos are there? 120? Yes. Yeah, there's 120 different colors for the Polychromos. Thanks, Pam. Well, part of it is just having a light hand. Heck, I can't get up now anyway. I have a cat sleeping on my lap. There you go.
Cat's pinned forever.
All right, 107 now. Cadmium yellow.
What is cadmium?
Cadmium? I think it's actually toxic.
Is it a metal?
Yeah, cadmium's a metal. Actually, I was reading this article the other day about toxicity of art supplies and stuff. Technically, they would be toxic if there was more of it in the pigment. But that's why there's a higher risk with like pastels and if you make your own pigments for paint and everything, because there are certain metals in pigments. But for pencils, it's so minuscule and it's compact in the pencil that it's not that much of a risk. Let's see. John lives for political satire. He may be related to Stephen Colbert. They two are like, oh, that's funny.
Hi, Aspie.
All right, so cadmium yellow, 107. I like this. I think yellow was a good choice for this bottom part here. Just don't lick them. Exactly, exactly. No licking. No licking the pencils.
Oh, Michelle wanted a fun archaeology fact.
Oh, did you just think of one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't ask me why I thought about it when you talked about licking, but one of the ways that you can tell if something is a rock or a bone is to lick it.
What does that have to do with the salt content?
Oh, the bone will stick to your tongue.
Yeah, gross! Gross! Not worried about it. I don't plan on eating them. Not 5 years old. That is true. That is true. I think for me, when it comes to the pan pastels, and one of the reasons I don't really want to get them is because there is like pastels in general, but because there's a higher risk when like the dust of it is in the air. But I mean, it's pretty minimal as it is. I think for my own peace of mind, though, I just stick with pencils. I have my Pebbles chalks, but they're also pretty. Patty says, I knew that, Steve. Oh, Kat knew that also. Bone is porous, rock is not. There you go. Light yellow glaze 104. Apparently, Kat was a rock hound in her younger years. I've been thinking about getting the kids a rock polisher. I think they would enjoy that. They're always picking up, whenever we go on rocks, we're always picking them up.
The next question is, how many rocks have people licked?
Probably a lot. But I mean...
Because I've licked a lot of rocks.
Oh my gosh, have you...
Wait,
what? Why? What? Why have you done that? Don't you have... I mean, it's modern times. Isn't there a better way to check than you just licking random things you found in the dirt? He just shrugs, Chad.
You can use a little, like...
Using cream now, by the way.
I mean, you can use a little hydrochloric acid.
I mean, who thinks, this might be bone, I'm gonna put it in my mouth. Blurg. I'm gonna pass. That's a hard pass for me, chat.
Hey, sometimes you gotta know in the field what you're dealing with.
Oh, thanks, Kenny. Have a great night. Get some rest. Cat, I used to. ... Oh gosh. Steve, that's who. The problem is I kiss Steve. I don't want to be kissing someone who's licked bones. That's gross. Alright, 137. We're gonna grab blue violet here.
It's been, like, at least 2 years.
It's the idea of it. I'm sorry. It's the idea of it. Alright, blue violet.
At least 2 years.
Gross. Doesn't mean I can't be any less grossed out. Have a great night, Kenny. Bone dust lingers, Steve. I kiss my dogs, they lick everything. Yeah, that's a hard pass for me too. Dogs lick things I don't want to have my mouth near. Blah. This is why I cannot be an archaeologist, chat. I may want to rethink that. Yeah, maybe, Joanna, just a little bit. Is the 120 poly worth it? Some of the colors seem really similar, especially the grays. I say yes, but that's because they are a class in and of itself, Alex. If you are wanting to become, like, even just like if coloring is something you want to take pretty seriously, I consider the Polychromos an investment, to be sure. But one of the nice things is yeah, you have a lot of grays that are similar, but you have different tones of grays. So for instance, these are like warmer grays, these are cooler grays. They're all going to come into play. So I don't feel like any of these grays are wasted by any means. Oh, good. I'm glad, Joanna. I'm glad you're having fun. All right, let's see. Let's grab cadmium yellow. I'm definitely not doing like soft pale colors for like cups and saucers, which they generally are. They're definitely falling under the category of pretty bright pots and pans. Well, I guess not pots and pans, cups and plates. They're oil-based, so they don't blend like Prismas, which are wax-based. Yes, very good thing to note. They are not in any way like Prismacolors. Light yellow glaze.
What are?
Polys are not like Prismacolors. They're a very different kind of pencil. All right, now let's grab our, what is this? This was Pink Matter Lake. But to be fair, I mean, I only recently invested in the Polychromos. I started out with Prismacolors and colored with them for a couple of years before I started venturing out into other pencil brands. Must color, I must color, I must! I have a 24 set of polys. Ah, okay. Well, and I mean, the Prismacolors have quite a range of grays, but yes, I would consider them an investment for myself. For sure, it's something I definitely wanted in my collection. All right, so cadmium yellow. Thank you. and then light yellow glaze. Using polys, you have to do really light layers to get the blending. Yes, most definitely. If you start pressing hard, you're going to get a lot of harsh lines and it's not going to look nearly as smooth. All right, and then cream. Okay, let's use our cream here. Oh, I just realized I colored over his head. Maybe we should use, no, I think we'll still use pencil on him. Okay, now we're going to use our purple again, the blue violet. So when you're using purple to shade yellow, go really light because it's very dark compared to the purple and it's very dark compared to the yellow and it's really easy to kind of do too much on it. So a little bit goes a long way when using purple to shade yellow. I usually get birthday money in November from various families, so I'm thinking of getting them from, oh, that'd be perfect, yeah. I think right now they're running about 200 for the set. I think I have exclamation point Polychromo, maybe? Or exclamation point Poly, I think is the command for it. You can take a look at them. And that's for the Amazon link. But, you know, sometimes it's good to watch them, see if there's any deals going on or something. Okay. So normally I would blend with the blender, but I do want to lighten this a little bit. So let's see if I can grab, let's see, do I have a Prismacolor white sitting anywhere? I think this is a good situation for a Prismacolor white. Ah, there you go. Yeah, exclamation point Poly. Not in there. Where is my Prismacolor white? Go figure, it's not in the drawer. I'm just starting coloring again and I'm getting a couple mandala bucks soon, but I'm not sure what pencils to get. What would you recommend? Madison, have you done much coloring so far? Because honestly, if you are just starting out, I highly recommend the Ergosofts. You can type exclamation point Ergosoft in chat. That'll give you the link for it. They're a harder pencil. They're not going to blend like Prismacolor, but they are a great beginner set for sure. All right, so I'm going to use a Prismacolor white right now because I want to lighten this just a little bit. And honestly, if I had some Luminance white, I would use that, but I am all out. I need to get more. You're going to definitely get a different bit of feel, you know, using a Prismacolor on top of a Polychromo for sure. And I'm getting that crumbling, but... wanted to lighten this just a little bit. And you just can't get the same effect with a Polychromo white. Now, if I wanted to, I could try with the blender. Artezas are pretty good. I got my set 72 for... Yes! Yes! I don't know why I didn't say that either. Yeah, Artezas are great. I think I've got exclamation point. It might be just exclamation point. Oh, Gruen, you're heading out? All right, sounds good. Thank you. They seem to get cheaper closer to Christmas, and sometimes they have deals where you get a blender and a sharpener too. Yes. Yeah, I highly recommend Artezas. And yeah, Christmas time, there's usually good good deals. Let's see. Arteza. Where is it? Oh, Arteza pencil. That's what I have it under. Exclamation point Arteza pencil is where I have the command for the Arteza pencils. All right, let's use our blender pencil now. There we go. Oh yes, she's very colorful. All right, let's grab 137. Do I have that out already? I feel like I do. Yep, that was the blue violet we were using. All right. Oh, nice. Flash sale, gotta love it. Well, and Arteza customer service is just fantastic. So I always recommend buying directly from them if you can. Just because if like your pencils arrive and some are broken or something, they are fantastic about replacement. Like, yeah, I highly recommend them just for their customer service alone. Okay, we're gonna put that there, and then we're going to use, what is this, 138. Okay, And then we're gonna grab light magenta. Oh. And then let's grab, I want, what is this? Cobalt blue is 143. Yeah, 143 could work. I know. I'm such an enabler, Joanna. Color a little, reading a little blue magazine. There we go. And then we're gonna grab light cobalt turquoise, 54. And then let's grab deep cobalt green. There we go. And then we're going to take a little bit of our purple. Yes, the gel pens are great. Out of all the gel pens Arteza makes, I highly recommend their glitter gel pens. Those are probably my favorite. I still have a hard time finding better metallic gel pens than the Sleechy ones. Those are my favorite gel pens for metallic. I mean, the Arteza are still good, but I have a hard time beating the Sleechy ones for that. But yeah, their glitter ones are fantastic. A little bit of purple underneath the bug for shadow. Take our blender, that out just a bit. Oh, all right, just a tiny little bug, tiny little bug. All right, I don't know what it is about small circles, but I always want to color them yellow. No, that's fair, I like it too. I use them for blended smudge. I live for gel pens, yes. All right, what do we think? I think that's coming along pretty good. I know it took me a while to get this one cup done, but I just love you guys so much and I like to talk. So then we've got these 5 teacups up here to do. And this was like a whole cup too. I think we could get these done next time as long as I stay focused. And I don't think we'll do a background. I think we'll just color the illustration and enjoy it. Little May Shelley just toting along with her little teacups. Yeah, I think yellow was real good. It really kind of pops away from the shell and I think helps bring out a lot of the colors in the other cups. That's a cold tea. Focus. What is this focus you speak of? I know, right, Kat? I'm right there with you. Thanks, Mona. Yeah, she's per cute. She's per cute. Yeah, and actually, I think I'll leave just the straight up gold gel pen on the lip. I think that works. Tiny bug. Okay, so here is what is gonna happen. Yep, that's too bright. Squirrels. We are going to be live again on Monday, okay? So we'll take a break for the weekend. We'll be live again on Monday. And yeah, let me look at my schedule and I want to get that gold stream scheduled, especially now that my throat is on the mend. And I can feel it. It's almost like my throat needs a workout because by the end of these 2 hours, I can feel it's like a little dry, but it doesn't hurt, if that makes sense. It's just like I'm out of practice. I just need to talk more. So yeah, this coming, not this weekend, but next weekend is open. And then the following weekend is the colorathon. So don't forget to put that in your calendars, the 18th through the 20th, but potentially the weekend of the 13th. We might do that thing. Just if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you're subscribed and you'll see when I schedule new streams. So yeah, for now, we'll see you again on Monday. And I guess we'll leave it at that. All right? So, thank you everybody for being here tonight. Let's see. Kat, thank you again for your wonderful super chat. You're absolutely wonderful. Michelle, thank you for your super chat. You are wonderful as well. And Terry, thank you again for subscribing to the channel. Everybody is wonderful. Thank you all for being here. Again, I couldn't be able to do this without you. Hi, Steve.
Hi, chat.
Oh, and Steve says bye. And yeah, I look forward to chatting with you all on Monday where hopefully we will finish up this page, okay? And then, oh, Cat, you're sweet. And then, after this page, we are going to color the fall page that is on my Etsy store. So feel free to check out the Etsy store. It's the new one I just put up. It's kind of like the witch hat with the floral stuff. So we are going to color that page after we finish this one, okay? All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you Monday. All right?